Hello. I just went to go live and I'm about to sneeze. That couldn't have been any more worse timing. Hello, everybody. So, as promised, I am back with another last chance sale catalogue walkthrough. So tonight we're doing the annual catalogue. So my name is Amanda Fitzgerald, and I am an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in Australia. So welcome. If you're catching me live, be sure to say hello. And I have even forgot my iPad. Hang on a second. Oh dear. So very much going on. Got my iPad, guys. Okay, apologies. Yes. So if you're jumping on, say hello. It's nice to see who's joining me tonight. It was actually a really good, I got some really good feedback from last night's, and people really said that it's going to help them. That's why I do it. It takes some time to mark up these catalogues. But I really think it is beneficial for both my team. Shout out to my team, Card Cutting Diamonds. So that's my team of lovely crafters that I have with Stampin' Up, which is awesome. So hey Martha, hey Kathleen, and a shout out to my customers as well. I do this for you. I like to help as much as I can to let you know the best way to get your crafting supplies. And you know, we all want to get more for our money, so that's what I'm here to help you with tonight. Hello, and thanks for your no problem, Sue. I don't mind helping at all. That's not a problem. So this sale, now I'm all sniffly. Like last night, we went through this catalogue here. It's both catalogues, so it is a bumper sale, guys. Jump on it. It actually starts at midnight tonight. So the items that are discontinuing from these catalogues will go on sale at midnight tonight. So not long at all. And the sales are amazing. If you are subscribed to my newsletter, my email, I did send out the video and the last chance lists that look like, do I have them here? It's actually a yellow banner that looks like this. I sent the video for this and both the Excel and the PDF version to my guys that are subscribed to my newsletter. So hopefully you got that. I will endeavour to do that either tonight or tomorrow morning. I will send out the video of what I'm doing tonight. So it is up to 60% off. Now I had some questions today. Mainly from demonstrators. If you're a demonstrator, if you are currently a demonstrator right now, you can order from midnight tonight and get items up to 60% off, and then you get your additional discount on top of that. Okay, so if you see an item that is 16% off and it's $17, you get your 20% discount on top of that. So absolutely amazing. Well worth placing orders in this last chance sale for all those goodies that you want from these catalogues. Now, if you're not a demonstrator and you've been thinking about becoming a demonstrator, tomorrow is a great time to do it. So you would get $235 worth of product for $169. So you could actually get a whole heap of the last chance sale products at a discounted price in your $235 and only pay $169. Now, and you also get free shipping on that starter kit order. So then you're joined up, and then from there on in, you get 20% off your orders. Like I do mention on other videos, you do have quarterly minimums to remain an active demonstrator, which works out to be about $126 a month. Now, if you do one big order in that 3 months, in that quarterly minimum, then you only need to do the one order. I just say it's easier to maintain and remain. Wow, to maintain your being active as a demonstrator it's easy to place that $126 a month. Okay, so now you don't have to sell, you don't have to do things like I'm doing. You can just join to be a hobby demo yourself, and times like this is the best, is when you really get the great perks out of it. There's lots of other perks, like I say. I have a great team, and I have heaps of fun with my team. I really do try and help them, and we share ideas and have little creative competitions and all sorts of competitions during the month. And we get together each month on a Zoom platform, so it doesn't matter where you are in Australia. Anyway, if you're thinking of joining, please let me know, and I would love for you to join my team. All right, shout out to my team. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me. I want you to get the best out of both this last chance sale, and the additional perk of as demonstrators is we have now had a sneak peek of the new catalogue that starts in May. So we now have a whole month before any customers see it to take it in and place some orders in that new annual catalogue. So that starts tomorrow as well for all demonstrators. All right, so we've got Rosemary. Hey Rosemary. Hey Jane. Welcome. All right, let's jump in. So here's our annual catalogue. Yes, now people may ask, why is mine binded? That's something I do each year because I use my catalogue so much, and it's sometimes hard to have it flat. So it's something that I get done at Officeworks, actually. They bind it for me. All right, so we'll start off with the tea bouquet suite. So we have the stamp set discounted by 10%, so $36.90. So best bet is to grab your pen and paper now, mark your page numbers or whatever you need to do, and get ready to place that order. Okay, so, and then we have the dies. Now, a lot of the dies I have marked off in here. Sometimes we might find them in the back, but I'll see how I go. It has been a big one to do it. So the dies are 30% off at $32.90. Please, any other time I say to people, order the bundle. Use this bundle code here. In times of last chance sale, don't use this code, okay? So order, if you're after the stamp set and the dies, make sure you find, now your dies, it says here, they're available on page 162. So, or you can actually type in, if you're on the customer website, you can actually type in cup of tea and you'll find them individually. But you only get these discounts, and I'll just say this now and I won't keep going on about it, but I don't want anyone to miss out. If you order the individual stamp set code and your individual die code, okay? Don't use your bundle codes, not now, okay? Because you don't need that 10% saving because you're getting more of a saving. The other one that is discounted is the lovely cards and envelopes. These make beautiful cards, and they're 60% off at $7. So they were down from $17.50. They are a good price. Now the papers are also going, but we might be able to get to them further. So everything is, I know I shouldn't, anyway, we'll find it further down the track. They're celebrating you. Now, if I have got a blue mark, it means it is going. However, it's not discounted. Okay, so at this stage, it's not being discounted. Nothing's better than both is our stamp set. It's 20% off at $31.20. Now, there is, if it says down the bottom here, and this is any normal time, if it has a coordinating die, just check where that page number is, and then you'll see me tonight, but that's the name of the dies. You'll be able to punch in that, but you can also get your item number from the page number, because a lot of the dies are discounted as well, but we'll go through those last. Please yell out, please, if anyone's online and has any questions, please don't hesitate to drop me a message. Even after this live, if you have a query, please let me know. It is a great time. Oh, just to also let you know, I did put my new host code up, and I will put it up again tonight. So I am running my free host code, a new one for the month of April. And when you do spend over $50, you get a free gift from me as well. So it's that's still running in this sale. The Daffodil Dream, now awesome price, 60% off at $16.40. So, yep, that one is $16.40, and if you're a demonstrator, you get an additional 20% off that. Absolute bargain. Like I say, I'll have to wait till we get to the dies because I don't know. I'm not sure if they discounted, but we will find out. Breaking news, 40% off at $23.40. Friends Are Like Seashells, 10% off at $41.40. The Paradise Palms has been very popular. It is beautiful. 10% off at $36.90. Your Lovely, what do they call this one? Lovely in Linen, I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, is 60% off, $8.40. So the Designer Series paper is a great buy. The Designer Series paper, cardstock, inks, ink refills, they will go quick. So if you're not up at midnight, I'd be ordering quite early tomorrow just to make sure you get your favourites. Some things, oh, my pen's putting a lot of focus in my pencil. Some things do take longer to sell, but it all depends on, sometimes, like I say, only while stocks last. This catalogue sale is only while stocks last. Once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, and they're discontinued, retired, gone. So we have the Lovely and Lasting stamp set there, 50% off at $19.50. Flowering Tulips, 60% off at $16.40. There is so much at 60%. Heaps. The Amazing Year is going but not discounted. Painted Poppies, 30% off at $28.70. Peaceful Moments, beautiful sentiment stamp set. I have used this one so much. 30% off at $25.90. The Simply Succulents, fun word that one, 60% off at $15.60. The Framed Occasions, 60% off at $12.80. A Little Cheesy, I never got this one. And when I was marking it up, I've noticed things and I'm like, oh, I like that. And I do like this one. 30% off at $25.90. Celebrate Sunflowers, 10% off, $37.80. Very popular, very pretty. Makes some beautiful cards, as you can see over here. Cheerful Basket, so 20% off at $27.20. The Butterfly Kisses. So the Butterfly Kisses 6x6 paper is 30% off at $14.70. And the Fun Flowers resin shapes, they're down to $7. So 50% off at $7. The stamp set is 10% off at $35.10. And then those dies are 40% off at $32.40. So some of them I have put the price in there, but like I say, you can find the dies and just see. Keep watching me, or if, like I say, if you would like these lists, let me know. Even if you're not on my newsletter, you can let me know and I can get you the lists. But you can also subscribe. You can also subscribe to my newsletter. So let me know and I can give you those details. Art Gallery, 40% off, $23.40. Has been around for a while. Very popular and makes beautiful flowers. It's called the Distinctive Ink, so really is pretty, that one. Sunny Splash. I actually found one of the cards I made for this and I don't know what I've done with it, but I loved it. Anyway, 30% off, $25.90. The Simply Fabulous, 20% off, $25.90. Peaceful Dear, beautiful Christmas stamp set. This one's been in the catalogue for a couple of years, I'd say, probably since I've joined as a demonstrator. I love it, and it actually coordinates with a Dear Builder Punch. Now, I said I wasn't going to flick and confuse everyone, but I need to just check. The Dear Punch is going as well. So the Dear Punch is 30% off at $23.80. Bargain. And then you can get the coordinating stamp set, which is beautiful, $15.60. Trimming the Tree, 50% off at $16. So some lovely Christmas ones if you like those, if you like to get your Christmas stuff early, or these ones tickle your fancy is the word. Christmas season, 10% off at $35.10. The Christmas to Remember is going, but not discounted at the moment. Excuse me. The Happy Forest Friends, 30% off the paper at $14.70. The beautiful ribbon. Now these ribbons are beautiful. Where are mine? I've used these. Actually, I think this is my second. You get both of them, and they are really pretty together, because one is Sahara Sand and the other one is Old Olive. So Sahara Sand is one of the colours that's going. Old Olive is staying. But they're really pretty. And so they're 30% off at the moment, and then both of them for $9.80. So that's a good buy. And then your stamp set there, 20% off at $33.60. And then the dies, the matching dies with that stamp set, which are a must, because they really do add to your cards, as you can see over here, $37.10. The Stitchery, 10% off at $33.30. The Elephant Parade is 10% off at $35.10. The Pure Magic, 10% off at $33.30. The Nuts About Squirrels, very cute, that one, and it actually stamps the squirrel and then colours the squirrel in. So that's your two-step stamp. So that's pretty cool. 40% off at $18. The Glad We're Friends is discontinued, not discounted. A Grand Kid, 10% off at $33.30. One Happy Family, 40% off at $22.20. The Whale Done is 40% off at $18. Has been very popular and been around a while. Party Puffins, 40% off at $21. The Pickaboo Farm, a lovely building one. As you can see it over here, putting all the bits together. So that one is 10% off at $27. This Birthday Piggy have been very popular. 60% off at $16.40. The Abigail Rose paper. Now this paper is beautiful. I did have some left of that. Don't know where it's gone. 20% off, $16.80. I think it's too high. Then the Natural Finish ribbon, which is really pretty, and you can actually stamp on this one. Here it is, which is really handy. It is nice, quite nice and thick. It's 2.2 centimeters, 7/8 if you're that kind of person. So that's $9 for that roll. So that's a good price as well, 40% off. The Cottage Rose stamp set, 10% off at $39.60. And then the dies to match those, which are beautiful, 50% off at $30. So that's a good buy for that stamp set and dies. The Potted Grenaniums, I hope I pronounced that right, 40% off at $24.60, and then you've got the coordinating dies for $24, so 60% off. So great buy. I saw a demonstrator making some beautiful cards with this. Actually, she's actually called Stamp It with Jamie. Yeah, beautiful cards. So under $50 for stamp and dies. The Eden's Garden, again, under $50. Well under $50 for stamp and dies. So stamp set $16.40, and then your coordinating dies is $24.40. The Big Hooray, so some big sentiments there, 60% off at $12.80. The Count on Me, 10% off at $35.10. I keep trying to fix up this catalogue and it's just always, you know what, I think it's my phone that's crooked. That's all right. There we go. We're looking a bit better. Reasons to Smile, 40% off at $25.20. Make some real simple cards because the sentiment is quite large. Lovely You, go from quite large to quite small. So that's 40% off at $25.20. The Plentiful Plants, lovely for all ours. Well, I've only just started to become a plant lover inside because I got one bought for me for Christmas. So I'm trying my hardest to keep it alive. But the Plentiful Plants, 60% off at $14.80. Stronger Together, 40% off at $23.40. Stepping Stones, 30% off at $27.30. Fresh Cut Flowers, bargain one again if you're into those flowers, 60% off at $15.60. The Awash in Beauty, 20% off for the papers at $16.80. The stamp set is 50% off at $21. We'll have to check those dies later. The Nature's Harvest is 60% off at $14.80. Bargain. It'll make you wonder what the dies are. Let's have a quick look. I have to look. Because that's only $14.80, you go, wow, how much are the dies? So what's the dies called? Harvest dies. They are discounted. So 60% off at $26.80. So another one that's under $50. So that's page 165 and page 68. Threw It Together, so some little sentiments again, 40% off at $23.40. The Olive Branch, 50% off at $19.50. A Fish in a Wish, 20% off at $29.60. A lovely fish one. And a Fish Punch, which is quite handy as well, 40% off at $20.40. The Amazing Silhouettes, 60% off at $15.60. Now I have actually highlighted the Amazing Thanks dies. These are beautiful. The Amazing Thanks dies, so they have some big letters, words, and they're 60% off at $18.80. So they've kind of coordinated them with this stamp set, but you can see them up here being used, the thanks. Amazing price at $18.80. Flowers of Friendship, 40% off at $22.40. Now the coordinating punch with that is $17. So that one is actually here on page 153. It's this one here, 50% off at $17. So that coordinates with these flowers here. Really quite nice, that one. And again, a good buy for the stamp set and the dies. The Forever Fern is going, but it has been very popular, but not discounted at the moment. Oops, move it over a bit. Honeybee Home, so 60% off at $15.60. I just was checking my comments quickly. The Blessings of Home is 60% off at $17.60. Speedy Recovery, 10% off at $35.10. And the Full of Love is 10% off at $33.30. And Inspired Thoughts is going, but not discounted at the moment. The He's a Man stamp set and dies is staying, but the paper's going. The paper's really good and it has some beautiful laser cutouts. Great for mail cards. So 30% off at $18.90. The Campology is going, but not discounted at the moment. Now, this is an interesting one. The Let's Set Sale stamp set. I made a beautiful card with this one. So the Let's Set Sale stamp set is going. So that's the stamps. I used the stamp set to create this card. Stamp set's going, 40% off at $18, but the actual punch builder, the Sailboat Punch Builder, is staying. So let me just double check that. I'm pretty sure it's staying. It's not actually listed in here, but I'm pretty sure that one is staying. So yeah, but the stamp set's well worth getting if you like that builder punch. Whiskey Business, great for mails cards, 10% off at $30.60. The Tech Support stamp set, 40% off at $21. The Better Days, bargain price, 60% off $12. Adventurous Journey is going, but just not discounted at the moment. Bamboo Beauty, 10% off at $33.30. The Vintage Tools, again, great for your mails in your life. 10% off at $35.10. Heron Habitat is 30% off at $27.30. A lot of these coordinating dies down here are discounted. So just watch this space when I get to these pages, 164 and onwards. And then you can always go back. What you'll find, let's go to this one here, 164. What you'll find is when you actually go to it, here's your dies. So your dies is discounted 30% of $37.80. Now, if you get confused, it tells you where the stamp set is. So you can go back to that page 88, and see your stamp set. But do not order this bundle. Don't use this code here, the bundle code. Don't use it. Okay, use your individual codes here of that stamp set, and then your dies, your die code here. Okay. Any questions, please reach out. Treasured Kindness, 30% off at $22.40. The Sun Prints, beautiful paper, 30% off at $14.70. The Wisteria Wishes is going, but not discounted. Now, I'm pretty sure the dies matching that are actually discounted, but we'll get there. Just the papers here, these little vellum sheets, they're going at 40% off at $6.30. They may be pictured somewhere else, but you can see how they use them in this card here. And they're up here as well. Oh, do I have them? I think... I'm not sure. I could have got some things together, but just didn't have time. My work, my real job, my job that pays for my crafting took priority today. Waterfall Canyon is 60% off at $15.60. The Mountain Air is 10% off at $31.50. The Jar of Flowers is 30% off at $28.80. $28.70. These jars has a punch, and the punch is discounted as well. We'll get to that as well. Garden Birdhouses and Ranunculus Romance. I can never say that one. Ranunculus. Yeah, Ranunculus Romance. Both going, but just not discounted at the moment. The Textured Chic paper. So this one's actually called, I got it right, Textured Chic 12 by 12. 30% off at $18.90. The Lighthouse Point, 40% off at $24.60. The Shaded Summer Stamp Set, 60% off, $16.40. The Watercolour Shapes makes some beautiful cards. You can actually see a bit of the watercolour behind this one. $33.30. The Birdhouses, the Birds and Birdhouse, 20% off, $25.60. And then the coordinating dies there are 50% off at $29. So a good bargain there as well. Beauty of Friendship, 20% off, $31.20. People love trees and leaves, and this one's a good one to have in your collection. Dragonfly Garden, 60% off. 60% off, $16.40. Now I put in here, there is actually a dragonfly punch that goes with this, so it actually cuts out the dragonfly. It's staying, but the stamp set's going. So if you do have the punch and you don't have the stamp set, now's the time to buy the stamp set. Or if you'd like to buy the punch down the track, it would be a good idea to get the stamp set. Oh, hey mum. That's my mum, everyone, Rosalind. Yes, there is a sale. Wildflower Path, 60% off at $15.60. The Electric, 60% off at $16.40. It is a pretty one. Hand pen, not that I can say it, but it's pretty. I can't say the word, but it's pretty. Hand pen petals, 40% off at $23.40. I love that saying. I just don't know what I'd do without you. Hues of Happiness. So the Designer Series paper is going 20% off at $16.80. Majority of the Designer Series paper is discounted. So it's a great time to get some of those Designer Series paper, either for scrapbooking or for card making, or for both. The Happiness Abounds, 30% off at $28.70, and then the dies, beautiful dies there, and I just can't see where it actually has used it, but there's a real big die, 50% off at $28, so a good buy for that stamp set and dies. The Willow Tree is going, just not discounted. Now the stamp set's not discounted, but the dies are 30% off at $45.50, so some beautiful trees. That one. Hydrangea Haven, 60% off, $18.40. A beautiful stamp set, that one. The Graceful Tiles is going, but just not discounted. Uniquely Artistic, that one's going, 60% off, $12.80. So that's a beautiful distinctive as well as two steps. So that means you can stamp one and colour in with the other one. So really is pretty. The Hello Beautiful, 60% off at $12.80. And then we have all our background stamps. So our background stamps, you can see the ones here that are going, that are circled. A couple aren't discounted. This one, a lot of people have said, I've got it myself. It is a beautiful butterfly stamp. If you like butterfly stamps, it actually stamps that full image. And the dies that match it, one page, one set. So the stamp set is $12.80. And it has a card up here where the dies cut out, and then you can do the stamps underneath. But the actual dies, so the dies is one big sheet, so you actually can stamp them and then die cut them out. And it has some beautiful little dots and some little brick, so it's beautiful. And the dies are discounted 60% off at $30.80, so a good buy for that set as well. And then you've got your Knit Together, your Stack Stone, your Bouquet of Thanks, and your Dry Brush, which have some pretty good savings there that you can see. The Heavenly Hollyhocks, that one's a mouthful. 30% off at $23.80. Now the limited edition, now this is the one if you want to sell Stampin' Up cards, they do just require you to put the Care Of stamp on it. And that's just to protect their images. So you usually just stamp that on the back of your cards. That one's going. There is there is always a stamp set in the catalogue that has this stamp. This one has a few of them, so that one's going. Just not discounted at the moment. All right, now I'm not going to talk about discounts with this, because believe me, the cardstock is going to go fast. So your cardstock, your ink pads, your ink refills, and your blends, all of that is going to fly tomorrow. You can see the colours that are going here. These are all the colours that are being discontinued. So if you like any of those colours, jump onto them. There is discounts of them, so any discount is awesome, but grab the colours you like. Hey Dimity, how are you? What else we got here? So like I say, so the ink refill bundles are on sale here. They're gonna fly out the door. The markers are on sale. They're gonna fly out the door. Even the Many Marvelous markers is discounted. I will let you know, these ones are discounted and going. However, Stampin' Up are actually changing their markers, so they're changing the tips on them. But yeah, you can get yourself a bargain and get a 10% discount, or you may like to purchase some of those new ones as well when you get a chance in May. So, or you can earlier, you can start ordering from the new catalogue if you become a demonstrator. So if you've been thinking about it, trust me, tomorrow is an awesome day. Anytime during April anytime ever is a good time, but tomorrow and April is a really good time. Now, the other thing I will point out too is Stampin' Up is having some price increases, as is everybody in this world. Multi-purpose glue is actually going up to $9.50. I haven't looked at a lot of these. I can't remember all of them. But I know I'm going to be getting some of those while they're still $7. So they will remain $7 until the end of April, and then they will go up. I'm pretty sure the fine tip glue, the Stampin' Seal refill, and that's all I can remember. I think the mini glue dots, I haven't looked at them properly yet. I think the envelopes are, I think that's about it. Yeah, I think that's all I can remember off the top of my head. But if you are, I know some of the adhesives are. So if you're interested actually to which ones, I can let you know. And then they can decide whether you want to order them or not during April while they're still at the current price. So like I say, here's the, no, it's a butterfly kisses. I know, so you've got your perfectly penciled, 20% off. So it's been really popular because it's lovely to colour in the black and whites, or just keep it as black and white. 20% off, $16.80. These pretty prints are beautiful. 30% off at $14.70. The tea, I'm sure this one, let me just, I can check the list because I don't know why I can't see that. Now the list that I will send through on email, and I did send the mini catalogue last night, down here, the page number, this column really helps. And then you have the discounted in the second last column, the discount, how much it is in Australia. And then this column obviously tells you how much it's discounted by. But the page number is really helpful because you can just flick through to 134 and you can find that paper straight away. And it is actually reduced, here we go, 30%. I don't know why I missed it. I can't be perfect, hey. $14.70 is down to. So that's beautiful, that paper. I've used those teacups so much. The Memories and More are going, so 30% off, 30% off, 50% off. The slimline envelope, so if you like the slimline envelopes, that size of a card, it's a different kind of card option. They got 10% off at the moment at $15.75. Now our specialty papers. So the in colour and the brush stroke are both 30% off. So this brush strokes paper, it's really pretty. $6.12 at the moment. So that's a 12 by 12 and you get 3 sheets of it for $6.12. The rose gold, a good bargain as well, $7. The brush metallic is 40% off at $10.80. So you actually get 2 of each of those. The copper here is discounted. The vellum, the printed vellum, is 50% off at $8.75. The pearlescent papers, 20% off at $5.60. Your craft 6x6 paper, lovely for Christmas, $4.20. And your linen paper, your linen 12 by 12, which is like a material, 50% off at $5.25. And that's those vellum sheets that I was talking about. They're quite pretty. And they have some blank vellum sheets with it as well, $6.30. So there's some good bargains on page 139. Now, sad news again. The shimmery white A4 cardstock is being discontinued. That one hurts for me. So if you wanted some of that cardstock, it is beautiful for watercolouring. They still are keeping their watercolour fluid 100 paper, but that is beautiful shimmery white cardstock. So get in if you want some of that. The scalloped craft tree boxes, they're down to $7, 60% off. They're a good buy. The craft gift boxes, these are great for Christmas giving for your employee, like if you want to make them for employees, teacher gifts, whatever the case may be. So they're down to $14. The Peekaboo bags, 20% off, $8.40. These ones are discounted and these ones are discounted. Now, embellishments, we have the in colours down to $7. The sequins, 40% off at $16.20. And look, there's heaps of them. So I won't go through all of them, but basically that one's discounted, that one's discounted. This one, number 5, number 8, number 9. So our basic pearls are going. The opal rounds, the elegant faceted gems, the them ones, the solid facet, the matte black dots. I've used those a lot, so they're 40% off at $7.35. The sparkle sequins, this one. Now I'm doing it back to front. They're loose flowers, so these are loose ones, not necessarily. You can put a glue dot on them to make them stick, or you can have them loose in a shaker card. I've never got these ones. So the iridescent elements, I can't even say that's probably why I didn't get them, because I couldn't say it. I think they're more for a shaker card. They're not got glue on, like they're not adhesive. The heart pearls, these are beautiful. So, and they're 60% off at $5.60, those ones. That's a bargain. And that's quite a big sheet. I'm sure I've got some of those left because it's a big sheet. Yeah, that's them there. $5.60. They're beautiful. Whack them on your order. Pastel pearls and the sea glass. That's been very popular too, especially for ocean cards, water, anything water. Lots of ribbons going. I won't go into all of them, but that's our ribbon page. So we have some at 50%, which are like $6.60, $5.30. Some beautiful real red for Christmas, 20% off at $11.20. Petal pink, 50% off at $7. So you can see some of those great buys there on the ribbons. And some more continued on here. And as you know, this one was going as well. I just, I circled that further back. So some good buys there as well. Now the Stamparatus, another bit of a sad boo-hoo. Look, they're saying it's going away for the time being. They've actually had they've got some legal proceedings that are going on with it, and they've made the decision to take it off the market for this period in time. That's what we're being told. So if you would like the Stamparatus, it's still available while stocks last. Okay. As far as I know, it's not discounted, even though I've given it the yellow colour. I'm just going to have a look on my list. $147. No, the Stamparatus isn't. The only thing that is discounted is the small grid paper. For some reason, I've gone backwards with this. Actually, no, apologies. The small grid paper and the Stamparatus are not discounted. The magnets are. So if you would like some spare magnets, $8.40. Might be worth getting some. I actually have a set of spare ones myself. And the deluxe foam mat is discounted too. So that's a good foam mat to have if you haven't got one for your Stamparatus. $4.20. Jump in and grab it. All right. The punches, the lovely labels, pick a punch. I use that quite regular. 10% off, $37.80. And then there's several punches that are going. This star one's beautiful, Starlet, 50% off, $17. And there's another one, that's the other one I was talking about that coordinates. And the medium daisy flower punch is going for 30% off, $21. And some more, some lovely, this is a good Christmas tree one, or trees, whichever. 50% off at $21. There's your jar that coordinates with that stamp set, 40% off. The essential tag, good all-rounder, 50% off, $17. And then these 3 builder. So these ones are 40% off. And here's our reindeer, which is a builder punch as well. 30% off at $23.80. All right. So pretty bloody cool if you ask me. Midnight tonight this sale starts. Yep. And then we've got some dies that coordinate with them stamp set, which 40% off our butterflies, flowers of home, 60% off. Another at the basket, the little kitty cat, 60% off, 50% off. The teacups, like I say, the elephants, 40% off. So just check back for your page number for your coordinating stamp set. But would work out, I mean, that's that. If we go back to page 48, so your stamp set's $35.10, and then your dies to match it is $26.40. So again, around that $50 mark for dies and a stamp set. That was that full die I was talking about, 50% off, $28. That's a beautiful, I mean, there's other beautiful dies with it, but that one in particular, the bigger one's beautiful. The layering hollyhocks, 60% off. The lighthouse, been very popular to build the lighthouses with the stamp set. Again, watch that page number, 60% off at $24. And a lot of these other ones. Oh, there's the Wisteria Wishes. Now, the stamp set wasn't discounted, but the dies have a 10% saving on them. Some more dies, your beautiful shapes. So these have got some great circles, some hexagons, 10% off, $45.90. Good one to get in your stash before it goes, same as your words. Your daffodil. So your daffodil dies, they coordinate with the daffodil. It's been so popular. And like I said last night, and I was talking, it was actually Sue today, I was talking to Sue on the phone. Some of these you could pick up for gift ideas, you know, birthdays, Christmas, anything for people that, you know, maybe are craft-minded or maybe not craft-minded, but they kind of love what you do. Get them as stocking fillers, or just, you know, that alternative idea for a gift. So your daffodil, $16.40 for the stamp set, and then the dies are $26.80, so less than $50. But even just your dies alone, $26.80. And Sue, you're a demonstrator on my team. You're going to get that 20% off that price as well. So bargain. Some beautiful delicate edges there at $21, 60% off, $21. Your fabulous frames, perfect for scrapbooking, 30% off, $37.80. Some more fancy frames there, $24, 60% off. Just want to say that's a beautiful set. That goes with that art gallery. So that one I spoke about back here, 39, this one here, the stamp set's $24 to go with that stamp set. Sorry, the dies are $24 to go with that stamp set. That's a beautiful, that's an amazing price for that set. Our layering circles are going. If you haven't got them, you need them in your craft stash. The layering diorama, great for any kind of water scenes. They're discounted. Your coffee and chocolates and cocktails, great for scrapbooking. That one's discounted, 40% off, $31.80. Your palms, beautiful set there, 40% off, $36. In fact, there's too many for me to even mention. This sale is huge. Now, like I say, it's only while stocks last, but it runs for the whole of April. These catalogues run until the end of April, but items will sell out. But do know that, you know, because we all have budgets and that, you could order now and order some lately, but order some later, but order your favourites first, just in case you miss out. The perfect plants, 60% off, $22.40, beautiful one. The stitch rectangles. If you haven't got your stitch rectangles one, 10% off, $54.90. Not discounted much, but this is one you want in your craft supplies before it goes. The sunflowers, gorgeous, 30% off at $40.60. Onto our embossing folders. So you can see by the yellow, these are the ones that are discounted. So like 60% off. This gingham one's down to $5.30. The clouds one's down to $6. The hive one's down to $9.45. We have some ones that fit into your mini cut and emboss machine. So if you've got one of those mini cut and emboss machines, $8.40 for 2 embossing folders. The pretty flowers, beautiful one, that one, 10% off, $11.90. And I think we've come to an end. So how cool is that, guys? So midnight tonight, midnight. Have to let you know, midnight, 4th of April. It's when it starts. Only while stocks last. I will put up my free, I will put up my free, can't write and talk at the same time. I will put up my free gift host code tonight after this live. I will try and get this video out on an email to everybody. But like I say, it runs until the 1st of May, but only while stocks last. So get in early. Like I say, you've got both these catalogues with huge discounts in them. Don't miss out. Get onto it. Get yourself some craft supplies. Enjoy your crafting. And I'm here for anyone if you have any questions. All right, have an awesome day tomorrow, Tuesday, last chance sale day, and I will catch up with you later. Also, have a lovely Easter, as I won't be going live this Good Friday. Big Easter celebrations here, but I will catch you sometime soon after. See you all later. Bye.